Good evening. My name is Shalani Phillips, and this is my week 3 PowerPoint assignment entitled History of Bilingual Education in the United States. Before I begin, please excuse my voice. It is kind of leaving me, and I think I have been under the weather lately. So if you can hear me say the words, please just bear with me, but I'm trying my best. 1906, the Nationality Act, Texas. This act is used from the Bureau of Investigation for diverse individuals to learn English before becoming a full United States citizen. 1944, Mohawk Kellogg versus Steinbeck. This entitled for parents to gain rights to have their offspring to speak their foreign language prior to the 14th Amendment. 1954, Brown versus Board of Education. This is also referred to as separate but equal. This act considered blacks and whites to become unconstitutional and trigger segregation within the society. 1964, Civil Rights Act, signed by President Lyndon B. Johnson. The law is provided for the basic rights of minorities. This prohibits racial discrimination of employment and education. 1965, elementary and secondary education. This provides equal opportunity for students to engage commitment of educational structure of learning. 1974, Bilingual Education Act. This is obtaining a recognition of diverse students to speak English emergently with a slight blend of advanced English language speakers. 1974, Law versus Nichols. This is a program to provide language issues to bilingual students. It impacts the education system for Chinese students to fix one linguistic abilities to enhance equality in English education. 1999, State Initiative in Utah. This provides the building blocks for educational standards for K to 3 grade levels to perceive proper tools for their needs. This will expand writing and literacy programs. 2000, Proposition 203. This is a program of students to use their second language methods in classrooms in limiting the injunction of English language learners. 2001, No Child Left Behind. This act was signed by President George W. Bush. This ensures academic and structural learning for the English language and disable learners to receive the proper assessment needed to achieve their success in education. Explain the goals of their CCS and how are the English learners include the initiative. This is in providing a brief comprehensive analysis of the approach behind the CCS and the layout initiatives. The Board of Education members must dwell the needs of ELLs resembled to the CCSS. For ELLs to be better supported to the initiative, these standards board members must attain an elementary and secondary education, in addition to No Child Left Behind Act to increase mastery levels of the expectation of the education system. What is the most impact on understanding regarding to the history of bilingual education? I chose the Civil Rights Act of 1964. What do you find more surprising? When I read about the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the only thing that was surprising was the segregation of education. I felt that should not be a difference between different colors going to separate schools, especially if you have those that are bilingual that want to come to the school, but they will be feeling rejected at the end to learn. I think that they made a better resolution to make sure that all schools come together. But you have some that have private and charter schools as well. But we all have public schools for children that speak Spanish, Chinese, German, and so forth that want to learn English. This will help them more as they come up and growing up into adulthood. The end. These are my references for my week 3 assignment. Again, excuse my voice. I have been under the weather lately, and I hope you enjoy this slideshow. Thank you and have a blessed night.